Good morning, Mr. Johnson. I need your help. This is something important. Please. Good morning, Dwight. Sure. I think we have some minutes before the class starts. Thank you, teacher. I've been studying English for months now, but I'm not making the progress I want. Last month, I studied only a few hours a day because I was busy. And before that, I studied many hours every day, but nothing seems to work. I can't find the right routine. Do you have any advice? I understand how frustrating that can be. The key to learning English isn't just studying a lot or studying a little, but finding a balanced routine that you can follow every day. Everyone is different, so there isn't one perfect routine for everyone. But I can help you create a structured example routine that includes all the important skills: writing, listening, speaking, and reading. Also, new vocabulary. Could you like to know? Of course. That would be great, Mr. Johnson. I'm ready to try something new. Perfect. Let's create an example daily routine. Remember, this is just a guideline. You can adjust it to fit your schedule and preferences. Don't forget it. Let's start with Monday. In the morning, you could begin with listening practice for 30 minutes. This could be listening to a podcast or watching a short English video, like this one. Pay close attention to pronunciation and new vocabulary. This is important. Right after that, spend 15 minutes reviewing what you learned by writing down the new words and phrases. Hmm, that sounds good. What comes next? Sounds interesting. Next, you should focus on reading. Find an article or a story that interests you and read for 30 minutes. After reading, summarize what you understood in a few sentences. This helps you with both comprehension and writing skills. I see. So, listening and reading in the morning. What should I do in the afternoon? It depends. If you have more time, then you can do more. But if you don't, 1 hour every day would be good to start. If you have more time in the afternoon, practice writing for 30 minutes. You could write a short diary entry, an email to an English speaking friend, or even create a story. The important thing is to use the new words and the phrases you learned in the morning. After writing, take 15 minutes to review it and correct any mistakes. Remember, if you don't have much time to practice, you can do this the next day, but you have to do it. And speaking, I think I need more speaking practice. Help me, please. Absolutely. Speaking is very important. In the evening, find a partner or join an online language group to practice speaking for 30 minutes to an hour. If you don't have anyone to talk to, try talking to yourself in English about your day or record yourself speaking and listen back to check your pronunciation. Teacher, that's a lot to do in one day. Is it the same for every day of the week? Not exactly. For example, on Tuesday, you could have a more relaxed listening and speaking day. Watch an English movie or series with subtitles and discuss it with a friend or write down what you learned. Wednesday can be more focused on grammar and vocabulary with exercises and short quizzes. I like the idea. It sounds more balanced than what I'm doing now. But what about the weekend? Should I study then too? Because it's weekend, you know? Good question. Weekends can be different, but you should still practice English, but in a more relaxed way. The idea is to make it fun so you don't feel overwhelmed. For example, on Saturday, you could do activities like watching your favorite movie in English or listening to music and singing along. This helps improve your listening and pronunciation skills without feeling like serious study. It's important. That sounds fun. I think I'd enjoy watching movies and singing. What about Sunday? Sunday can be your day to review everything you learned during the week. Spend an hour going over your notes, practicing any new vocabulary, and making sure you remember important grammar points. You can also use this day to write a summary of your week in English. It works very well. This helps you practice writing and think about your progress. Try it, please. But, teacher, it's Sunday. I mean, we shouldn't work or study on Sunday. That's up to you. If you want to see progress quickly, then you have to practice constantly. What I mean is, it is not necessary, but it will help you reach your goals. Again, it is up to you. No, you are right. I have to do my best. Plus, I like the idea. Yeah, reviewing on Sunday sounds like a good way to end the week and get ready for the next one. Exactly. And remember, it's not just about studying for hours. It's better to study in shorter, focused blocks of time. For example, studying for 30 minutes and taking a 5-minute break before starting the next block can help you stay fresh and focused. It helps a lot. I think that's where I was going wrong. I could study for hours without breaks, and I'd get tired and stop remembering things. Plus, I got bored sometimes, teacher. That's very common. A balanced routine with breaks will help you learn more effectively. And don't forget to include a speaking practice as often as you can, even if you can't talk to a native speaker every day. Practice speaking to yourself or repeating phrases you hear in videos or podcasts. I'll definitely do that. But, teacher, you went from Wednesday to weekends. What about Thursday and Friday? Simple. You can repeat the same routine these days. The important is to cover all the skills: writing, listening, reading, and speaking. Plus, you don't have to do the same every day. You will get bored if you do that. You are right. Should I change my routine every month or keep it the same? It's a good idea to review your routine after a month and see how you feel. If you find that one activity isn't helping you, change it or add something new. Maybe one month, focus more on writing, and the next, more on speaking. The most important thing is to stay motivated and enjoy the process. Well, that's one of the possible routines. If you want, I can give you more kind of routines. Maybe a more intensive routine to learn English faster, or an easier routine, or maybe a routine for just speaking and listening. Just let me know, guys. Like this video. Take care. I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us or click on the Super Thanks button. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.